you read the title. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down actionable steps you can actually take to someday achieve $500 every single day trading. And no, this is not going to be any BS. You'll see exactly how I break it down with actual calculations, using how many trading days are actually per year. Not telling you that you're going to win every single trade using a certain entry model. No, that's not it. I'm going to tell you exactly how much money you need to make so you can average $500 per trading day, aka per weekday. So let's get right into it. These are the same steps that I'm taking to scale up to that amount one day, and just join along through my journey. I actually trade live every single morning and have gotten over 5 figures in payouts from funded accounts. And I'll break down a bit of my entry model, but not really, because I already made a whole 13-minute video breaking my whole entry model and strategy down. If you want me to actually send that to you and a checklist PDF that breaks it down step by step, both of those, I'll send them to you. Just head to the link in the description, and you can also join our 7-day free trial where you can watch me and my team and other guys that make even more money than me trade live every single morning, and even talk to us and ask us whatever you want. And an 8-hour video course breaking down basics of trading if you don't know anything at all. We also have a free course as well, but you can literally join and access everything we have for free anyway using the 7-day free trial. So make sure to get to the link in the description so you can check that out. Now, there's going to be no BS. I'm going to explain everything pretty thoroughly. It's going to be a short video, so if you can't stay through the whole video, then you might as well just not even trade, because this is going to be like a 10-15 minute long video. Anyways, enough yapping. Let me get into it so you don't hate me. All right. Steps to making $500 per day. I'm talking about to actually make $500 every single day, by the way. Every weekday, so Monday through Friday, trading days though. The first step, before any of this, let's actually see what does it take to actually get to that point. So I'm going to hop out handy dandy calculator. All right. And then let's actually crack some numbers down and see how much that takes. There's about 250 trading days in a year. You cannot trade all 365 days of the year, so stop with that. So 250 trading days, let's say. You're not even going to trade all of those, but let's say you're trading all the trading days, 250. Now, you want to make $500 every single one of these days. You're obviously not going to win every trade, right? So you want to go ahead and multiply that. Oops. You want to go ahead and multiply that 500 times 250. So the goal here is $125,000 in a year just from trading. How do you do this? You don't win every trade. You can't make $500 every single day. Let me break it down, okay? My current win rate, and if I go ahead and hop over here, let me show you. This is inside of our actual Discord. As y'all can see, I post every single one of my trades. Me and my team post every trade, win or lose, and an exact breakdown. Again, you can access all of this with the link in the description after you sign up for my actual strategy. We're giving you a ton of sauce for free. So join the 7-day free trial if you want to watch everything we do live as well. But if you go ahead and go inside this Discord and calculate my 1 to 2 win rate, it floats around right now like a 55, like 53 to 57 or 8% win rate with a 1 to 2. Okay. So let's lowball that. Let's literally just say you have like a 52% win rate with a 1 to 2 R. Okay. 52% win rate with a 1 to 2 R. Let's say you're doing that. All right. That's pretty good. Not bad to get to. You want to aim for hitting 60% with a 1 to 2 R to make some good money, but you can still make money. As long as you're over 34% on a 1 to 2 R, you can make money. So let's check this out. So $125,000. That's $500 every single trading day. Let's say you're trading a strategy, and for example, my model yields, depending on how emotionless you are, you can make good money with this, between a 55 and 60% win rate. So let's go ahead and check this out. We're taking 250 trades. Let's say we're gonna start off. You're risking $100 to make $200 with your strategy, and with this 1 to 2. So risking $100. So we're taking 250 trades, right? We are risking, and every single one of these trades we're risking $100 to make $200. we're going to win 52% of them. So 52% of these is going to be 250 times 0.52. So 130. We win 130 trades. So let's write that down. Win 130 trades. All right. Bear with me. I'm going to get somewhere with this. Trades. Okay. That's how many we win. Okay. Then save that. Now, that means we lose, obviously, 250. We lose 48%. 250 minus minus 130. We lose 120 trades. So we lose 120 trades. Put that down there as well. We lose 120 trades. That doesn't seem that good, right? We only have 10 winners left. That's the thing in the long run. But using funded accounts, you can scale this through the moon because you're not contained to one of your accounts and just playing off of that. But let me show you. And this is a pretty low win rate as well. A 52%. Like, not a low win rate, profitable win rate. But once you scale this, you make that bread. So let me show you. 52% win rate. 130 winning trades. So when we win, we make 200 bucks, right? We said 130 times 200. We made 26K on the wins. 26,000. 26,000 on the wins. And then we lose 120 times 100. We lose $12,000. You see how good this is? This is not bad at all. So we lose 12K minus, right? We lose 12,000. That leaves us with, obviously, if y'all can do math, 14K. Boom, 14K. All right, so 14K is left over profit. All right, after all of this, 14K with a 1 to 2R. This is because these wins outweigh these losses by double the amount. So you don't need the craziest winner ever. So that's not bad if you're risking 100 bucks to make 200 bucks. This will be a year with a decent win rate, okay? 52%. You're locked in. You're not taking trades every single day. You're locked in. You're not like taking bad trades every single day. You're taking high quality setups, okay? I'll go into more detail later. So 14K profit. I'm breaking this down like ABC mouse for y'all, okay? So make sure you drop a like and subscribe, all right? Again, if y'all want to see us trade live, link in the description. I'll send you my whole trading strategy that has between a 55 and 60% win rate, depending on the time of year for me. All right. So 14K profit. This was risking 100 to make 200. Okay. Risking 100 to make 200. Now, bro, what the hell? That's nowhere near $125,000. Our goal is 125K. That's a tenth of the goal, right? So what are we gonna do? This is what you're gonna do. You're gonna multiply that. So let's say that's with one account risking 100 to make 200. Now let's multiply that number by 5, obviously. So if you have a 100K account, a funded account, and if you don't know what that is, we'll get into that later. A funded account with $100,000, that's gonna allow you to risk $500. Or even if you have a 50K, you can literally risk $500 to make 1,000. All right, that's about where I'm scaling into personally right now to get this. Again, I'm breaking these steps down so you can see what I'm planning, and I'm just breaking it down for you so you can see without you having to think through all this crap. Okay, I'm thinking this through you, so make sure you drop a like. Okay, so now if we multiply that by 5, we're gonna be risking $500 to make $1,000. So let's switch that. We're gonna switch all of this. So now we're gonna risk 500 to make 1,000. We just multiplied everything by 5. We still win 130 trades. We lose 120 trades, but now the profit's gonna change. Okay, profit's gonna change. So multiplied it by 5. Now all our winning trades are $1,000. Oh shit, that's a little too much, guys. All right, so now we have 130K in profit, and not profits. So we haven't hit the goal yet, bro. We haven't hit the goal yet. Don't worry. Don't worry. Hold on to your cheeks, bro. We have not hit the goal yet. All right. Losing. How much do we lose if we lose 120 trades? 120 trades times, we're risking 500 per loss. $60,000. We lose 60K. Oh no. What does that leave us with? 70K. If I'm not stupid, I believe. 130,000. We lose 60K. We're left with 70K. 70K profit. That's not the goal. That's not the goal, right? Guess what? You're doing this on one account. You have 70K profit on one account. All it takes is 2 accounts. Doing this on 2 accounts. Because guess what? With that 70K profit, you have 2 accounts. Y'all know how to do math, right? 140 reps. Alright? Now, let me know in the comments if I made any mistake in these calculations. Maybe I'm actually stupid, but again, I'm making this on the fly. But this adds up to me, right? We have 120 trades that we lose, 130 trades we win. You could do this. Now, the only thing that's unrealistic about this model is that it's in a year, because you will not actually trade all 250 of the trading days. You're probably going to do half of this in a year. So even if you do half of this, that would be 35K, 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 125,000 divided by 35,000. You just need 3 accounts or 4 accounts, and you're still there, even if you're only technically trading half the days of the year. Okay, this is possible. Let me delete all this real quick. I'm gonna delete all this. How do you even do that though? That was just a path. How do you even do that though? Okay, so how you actually do this? Sorry, this is actually gonna be a little longer than I thought, but bear with me. We are cooking, boys. All right. That's how you make $500 per day. I'm talking every day. You don't win every day, but you still make money. You can still average this amount of money every day. If you're making $125,000 a year, everybody wants to do that. Everybody wants to do that, especially clicking buttons on a screen. This is a little guide on how to do it. You need a good entry model, okay? You need to be a sniper in the markets. You need to learn how to actually take good trades, snipe the market. Look, there's a million different strategies out there, and a million different strategies work. Personally, this is what works for me. This is what made me go from literally an unprofitable gambler to actually making some money doing this. All right? So you can do this, and I'm risking half the amount I was saying in the examples. In my trades, I risk between 200 and 300. I'm still scaling up. I'm still following these steps I'm laying out for you as well. But my guess is that you're still behind me, or if you're ahead of me, you can still take this and use it. All right? Nothing I say here is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but this is just the steps and plan that I'm actually going through and using. Tell me if it doesn't make sense in the comments, but to me it makes sense. So, step 1, you need an entry model, okay? A good entry model. For mine, I make it pretty simple. Again, I have a whole checklist that breaks it down in a 13-minute video that I explain my whole entry model. I have added one thing since. If you want to know what it is, just go into the video in the description. Sign up for that. Watch this trade live every morning as well. If you sign up to the free trial, it's free, bro. Watch this trade for 7 days and access everything we have. But for the entry model, I'll break it down pretty simply. First, I want to see. First, I look for daily bias. How do I do this? Zoom out. I can go on the higher time frames, but literally just zoom out, bro. Zoom out. We're going up. I go to the hourly usually. Let's see, where was I at? Right here. I was right here. So why did I long? Well, Why did the team go long here that day? Because guess what? We had, if you don't know what these are, fair value gaps yet, we have a whole video on it as well. But basically, a fair value gap, the space and the imbalance that a big candle displacing upwards or downwards creates between the previous candle's wick high and the last candle's wick low if you're a bullish one, and vice versa for bears. Okay, so here we have an hourly fair value gap. We also have one here. We get an hourly close above here, so we're continuing bullish structure on the hourly. So that's pretty much daily bias. I want to look for longs once we tapped into this bullish zone. A bullish hourly fair value gap is a super strong zone for longs. Okay, once we tap into it, we rebalance and then keep pushing forward. So that's kind of for daily bias what I look at. I look at the hourly mainly, 4 hour hourly, then the 15-minute. Then after that, I go down to the lower time frame. I start on the 1 minute. I don't go to the 30-second. I know a lot of people go to the 30-second. I just don't. Now, after that, you get your daily bias. You found your higher time frame fair value gap. I need a higher time frame fair value gap really. Some days I'll take it without, but again, for A++ setup, this is what I look for. Here we have it. That was the same hourly I just showed you. Is right here. I will look for a hourly higher time frame fair value gap. It can be an hourly or a 15-minute, whatever you want. 15 minutes are you sometimes good too, but I love seeing an hourly because it's nice and fat. Pause. After that, I want to see price taps into it, taps in. So taps into the fair value gap, as you can see here we do. Okay, we tap into it. This is rebalancing price from the huge move up. After this, I want to see continuation. How do we know we're continuing and not retracing further? How do we know we're continuing and not doing a reversal? 3 things. Okay, first off, we've tapped into the zone. Okay, so that means we've completed a good retracement when we've tapped into a zone like this. Second step is displacement. What does this mean? So here, we talked about fair value gaps earlier already. This is a 2-minute. I am not going to switch to the 2-minute time frame because I'm just not going to look for the chart. But on the 1 minute, right here, you can mark out, as you can see, it's 2 1-minute candles. What does it tell you? It's a 2-minute gap. So I'll just draw it out like this. We start here to this wick right here. Draw it out. How do I like to look for displacement? I like to see inverse fair value gaps. An inverse fair value gap is basically we see let's say I'm looking for longs. That means I'm looking to see a bearish fair value gap first on lower time frame, 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, 4 minute, or 5 minute. And then we close above. So once we close above, that's an inverse. That's a sign that we're going bullish. I'm not entering yet. Okay, as you can see, we close above on this candle. Let me remove this. We close above on this candle right here, okay? I'm not entering yet. This candle closes above. Now the reason I would enter on this candle in this specific example is because it also did the next step, which is once we displace, I want to see a change in the state of delivery or a break of structure. Usually if the change in state of delivery is good enough, I'm just hopping in that. But first we get the fair value gap inverse. So here, fair value gap is generated. We inverse it, we close above it. Now it's inversed. We've completely taken it out. Change in state of delivery is just where I'll draw it out for you. You see the last leg down before our move up. On the last swing high or low, the first body that generated that move, we want to see a candle closure above. In this case, it's this one. This is the leg down. And we want to see a candle closure above this level, which we get in the same candle that inverses the gap. So that's beautiful. And then right after that, all you do is we get that candle closure, enter in on the which was right here. Enter in on the retest. Boom. For stops, can do the swing low. And then Just target a 1-to-1. Make sure that your 1-to-1 is near a prominent high. That way you can move stops to break even, and then you can target a 1-to-2 with other untapped liquidity on the left side. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm not gonna break everything down. There's other things I look for, like SMT and things like that. Again, link in the description. Just sign up for it. I'll send it to you for free with a checklist. And then also, next thing, risk management. Make sure you're I'm gonna make this real quick because this video is getting long. Make sure you're risking the same amount every single day, okay? Risk the same dollar amount every single day. You can do half size risk on risky days if you want. Sure, I do that sometimes, but don't do multiples of your risk. Like, don't be, oh, today I'm feeling good. I'm feeling so good. I'm gonna risk $3,000 when normally I risk 500. What are you doing? Hell no. You're gonna blow your damn account in one day, in one trade. So don't do it. Risk the same every day. That's gonna help you out. Now, discipline. It also goes along with the risk management thing, but literally, if you take one snipe per day and close the charts, bro, you're gonna be so far ahead in like 3 months, bro. One trade per day, max. By the way, I don't trade every day. I look at the charts every day that I can, but I'm not taking a trade every day. My setup needs to hit. That's why I gave you guys a checklist. If you want my checklist, the link's in the description, but I'm saying that again because if you want to look at my checklist, I'm not saying you got to copy me, but you can make your own checklist for your own strategy model, glue it to your forehead, right? You want to glue the checklist to your forehead and put a mirror in front of your monitor. That way, every time you enter a trade, you got to check it off. Check it off in the mirror. If you glue the checklist to your forehead, check it off in the mirror before you take a trade. That way you're only taking high quality setups. If not, don't touch the charts, dog. All right? Don't touch them. And that's pretty much it, okay? Pretty much it. I've been yapping for 20 minutes. Time to close it up. If you have any questions, this is literally like a pathway to making that much money in a certain amount of years. In a year. The next steps that you would do once you achieve all of this would obviously be, how do you actually scale funded accounts? How do you use funded accounts? Again, I use funded accounts every day. If you're still getting started in them, make sure you check out the link in the description to join our Discord. We have a 7-day free trial that's for a limited amount of time, so make sure you sign up for that as soon as possible. And yeah, I'm not the only one that trades here. I'm not the only stupid. Call me stupid if you want. I'm not the only little dumbass that trades in the group, okay? There's other people. I'm not the only one there. So if I can't answer your question, I'm sure one of the other guys will be able to. And the guys that have traded way longer than me are older than me, okay? I just turned 20 and I'm trying to be as transparent as I can with you guys. So make sure you guys like this video, subscribe if I helped you at all, and you can literally do anything that you want in this world, and this YouTube channel is going to be my documentary of that, okay? So I'll see you on the next video, and peace.